Welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm an empath. An empath to the nth. Whatever that means. It's just fun to say. People are too serious these days. Doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. I don't know. I can get stuck in that scope, looking through those binoculars, watching that bird pull apart the worm. It's nature's cycle. But sometimes nature ain't pretty, y'all. Sometimes it's plain ugly. I wanted to do this outside maybe today. There's a lot of lawn mowing, a lot of spring activity, people jumping into motion. It's not quite as warm as it was yesterday, but God, I slept good and I feel good. I do have my usual. Yeah. Try to. Oh, they keep sending me medicine. I hate pills, man. I'm all for nature, man. If I'm not I'm not supposed to be going out and hanging out with people, then I'm laid up with a headache, you know? That's nature says slow down, you know, or whatever. I think I might go do some laundry today. We'll see. Who knows? Oyster, the world is mine. I was thinking, I've been listening to a lot of astrology, and of course today's in effect, April Fool 19th. Is it today or tomorrow? Depends on where you are in the world. What you listen to, what you look at. The full moon in Libra, 29 degrees. It's pretty cool stuff. But it's going to be a lot of heavy conversations on Monday, and I just freaking love how I hear about the astrology and stuff. And then I just kind of wait and see how it plays out in my life. You know, I go on with my life and do other stuff, but I just, I pay attention to little Easter eggs, little hints, or little red flags to me, things that are drawing my attention, and that's it. And that was one of them. Monday night, there's going to be a lot of heavy conversations, or important conversations, So now is the time to either speak or forever hold your peace. In whatever relationships, siblings, parents, whatever. I've gotten pretty good about not hanging on to the outcome of situations, and I mean, shoot, you don't even know what's going on fully. We don't get to know everything, and I always believe in full disclosure. I'm a full disclosure human being. I live out loud. I do. I talk about things that, are uncomfortable, or that people don't ordinarily talk about, like the coffee shop, the girls that work there, like in their early 20s, and and I'm in my mid 40s, and I'm like, girls, don't hold it. Do not hold if you have to go when you're your age, because when you're my age, it's because a bladder is just a balloon, and balloons lose their elasticity, so make it your priority. You want your balloon's elasticity to stay nice and taut. Is that the right word? Elasticy. As long as you can. Yep. But people are like, that's not the... I've never had kids, and I heard one story about a childbirth that ruined it for me. I would not. I mean, I just don't think, I don't know, for whatever, it was sounded like a terrible experience. And the thing of it is that kid, I know that little girl that was born, she knows that mother holds that resentment, because the mother had a terrible experience at childbirth, because, things happen, things tear, stuff happens, childbirths go all out of whack, and I don't understand all that stuff anyway. All that stuff is not me. It's never been a part of my world, because in this incarnation, I'm a child of the earth that lives and wants to do everything I can to support nature, because that's where all the music is inspired from, and that's where all the good stuff have you been walking around in nature at all? Have you been walking around looking at these flowers? These flowers are so fucking iridescent. Whether it's our eyes that see things different, the lighting of the sky that lights things different, whether it's our perception or the reality around us, it doesn't matter. No one's ever going to verify which is going to come first. The chicken. Well, we can. dinosaur egg. So, in fact, it was the egg, but that's another story. Let me try and thought, girl. But these flowers are darn right freaking, they glow. They glow. And when I meditate sometimes, I imagine walking through the forest, you know, and like plants swaying with you, you know, and on Facebook, there's a video of the earth, the trees growing up, earthing around, and cooperating and sharing and taking space and molding, and it's just breeze, and the earth is just such a beautiful living organism. It is so beautiful, and shame on everybody for not paying attention and for not knowing this their whole life, because I have. Shame on you. I've always been that, you know, consistency. Anyway, I'm an Aries and I'm all fired up. I'm all fired up. I feel good. I do, you know. And I feel okay with being me, because a lot of times, you know, for the first part of my life, I listen to people like that said that don't be too Marge. I don't know what too Marge is, because I am a spirit and I have endless possibilities. So I don't know what too much is. What's too much? If you believe in limitlessness. So people can understand maybe how I could get confused. I'm ready to make some friends. I'm ready to go out and eat some healthy veggies and greens, and I want to help people in their gardens, and, you know, me and Mom want to go see some sights and take some pictures, and, you know, go some places and paint some things and enjoy life, you know. Ain't never been about fancy, freaking expensive stuff. I never, you know, stuff breaks. It doesn't matter what, and the more things, the more things cost to buy, the higher the cost to repair. And I don't even want to get mixed up into all that, you know, and I'm handy. I've had to learn how to be resourceful. I've had to learn how to be very, very resourceful for a very long time, because, you know, we couldn't replace things. So when I break things, I'd have to fix them, you know, or I'd get, you know, consequences that I wouldn't like. Like, I couldn't go out to Harry's and drink coffee until midnight with my friends. That's what 15-year-olds did that I ran around with, you know. We weren't out. I don't know. It's weird stuff that kids are doing. I mean, some people are doing. And it's, you know, and nothing is related to age, gender, age, gender, nothing, and, you know, all that stuff. It's just where we sit in our heart space, you know. We all born, I think, we're with the same measurement of love. I like to believe that. If I look back here, this light, which one? How do I do that? That one looks like a heart to me right there. Anyway, as I look back into my life and I look at all the lessons that I've learned, you know, I used to look at them as mistakes, you know. Now I look at them as lessons, because I've taken all this knowledge, you know, and that's one of those reasons why I do these videos for you, because these kids, man, I'm proud of so many of them for speaking and being comfortable with talking about their feelings and emotions, because that is what's going to break us through to living a more natural, cohesive, peaceful experience, you know. There's all this separation, there's all this division, divide, and conquer, you know. And, you know, and I'm like the little peacemaker. I've always been the little peacemaker. I remember when I was in the first grade, I went to a school called Project City. I lived in the projects, you know, Project City School. It's just this little tiny school in Central Valley. The city isn't even named the same anymore. Now that's even changed. Now it's the city of Shasta Lake. But, you know, it's always Central Valley for the people that are there, and the high schools stay the same. So, go Falcons. It's like, heck, the house I grew up in isn't there. I mean, nothing's changed. I mean, everything changes. Nothing stays the same. Everything is constantly changing, you know. It's people's resistance that they have, into the changes that's causing harm to themselves and creating illness, you know. Anyway, there's me and a little dude named Dusty. We used to pal around, you know, playing around on the playground, you know. I'd be like, hey, go pick on that girl, and I'll come in and I'll save the day. And he'd do it. Because I wanted girls to learn that chivalry is not dead, and that you should go for the protector. Go for the protector. You know, and sometimes you're going to be the protector for your mate, you know, whoever you choose, whether it's a her or him, you know. Sometimes you got to be the protector, and sometimes you got to be the protectee, but it's that cooperation, you know, it's that balance in relationships, and that's what's kind of cool, is that a lot of people have come to being okay with just being by themselves, because they're good with themselves and they love themselves, and you know, and if people aren't willing to take care of you and be kind to you and treat you at least as good as you are, then what's the bother of spending your time with, you know, people? No, I keep trying. I'll forever try. I'm hopeful, you know. I'm gonna find my tribe. I want to find them. I know they're gonna find me either way, but one day we'll be hanging around, palling around, shooting it up. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.